getting dark. So, yeah, it's getting dark. I want to talk about a topic. Um, Futuristic priests, I guess, slash body modification. It's weird because, I have a lot of body. The only places I really have it are here, here, and here. I am pierced down there, but I can't wear it. I don't recommend if you're a man. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest. I do not recommend if you are a man. Just because, women are a little different, especially if their proclivities are towards a more homogeneous. Not saying that there are bad ones out there, but I'm just more comfortable knowing that men know my anatomy better than a woman that's into more homogeneous proclivities, I guess. I don't know. If you know what I mean. So, anyways, uh, body modification, futuristic priest. All right. So a long time ago, I saw this AI photo. I think it was an AI photo. It looked like an AI photo, but it was a cyberpunk priest. And he had like whatever, the clerical thing, but he was like all high tech. Like he had a holographic halo coming off the back of his head. It was it was amazing. It was just like a ultraviolet looking one. And it was just like it was in the future. He was all high tech. I don't know if that influenced me in any way. I think the guy drew it, or if it was I don't know. But it had like this halo. So, yeah. He was like in 1,000 years ahead, I think. Like 1,000. Cyberpunk. So, oh yeah, I have a lot of piercings, as you can tell. We'll get back to it later. So let's talk about futuristic priests. Um, or futuristic clergy, or let's see, yeah, futuristic, rel- like Christianity or Buddhism or Islam in the future, like 1,000 years from now. And why I'm inspired by that photo that I saw with a cyberpunk priest. It's hard to explain it. Because one time I tried to explain it to this, I don't know, but I'm not really into hardcore body modification, just basic tribal. So that's why my ears represent like Buddhism, like, and my lip often is associated with like tribal tribes like the Inuit and stuff like that in Africa. So I think when you start getting into nipples, it's like very American. So for men, I don't know. I mean, stylistically, I've never had complaints downtown when, you know, certain bros of mine looked at it, but they're like, well, that don't look bad. You know. But I couldn't wear it because it was just uncomfortable as fuck. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't jive right in me. So I took it out one. I think I got about maybe 4 gauge, but it was just nonstop uncomfortable. I don't know if that's a common problem with that kind of piercing. It was a PA or Prince Albert. I don't want to drop anything about that because I was not satisfied, but with the workmanship of that. It's probably my fault. I probably shouldn't even went there in the first place. Same as for my ears, I got that at Walmart. Probably a dumb idea. I should have done it myself. My lip, I did it myself. My nipples, I did them myself. Because the first time I got my nipples done, totally got ruined. So I got it professionally done when I did it. Now one side's up to 0 gauge and the other one is like 9.5 millimeters. So 9.5 millimeters in my right. So I'm trying to get that up to a 10 millimeter or something like that. My lip is 10 millimeters. So I did that myself. And same with my ears. I stretched them out to 1 inch. But that's the only place I have piercings. Usually I wear everything black. So, like, anything black. Delrin, stainless steel, and what I have in my face is obsidian stone. And I'll explain where I get them, who the distributors are, and everything. So, obsidian is a rock or a glass. It's a natural glass, a volcanic glass. I'll show you exactly the distributors I get them from. They're great. What was that? Oh, it's the squirrels. Sorry, I can't walk out there much. Right now my feet hurt. They're looking like shit still. So. As for my tattoo, I'm proud of it. I like it. I've never had any complaints. None. It's like Vincent Van Gogh fighting with Pablo Picasso on my arm. It's great. Everybody loves the dragon, but nobody realizes that Pablo Picasso was actually a realism artist. As a very young boy, he knew how to draw almost perfect, like picturesque, almost. That's why he's Picasso. Vincent Van Gogh, everybody loves because he's so expressive. He's an impressionist. You know, he evokes those emotions and those feelings and characteristics. Like it has a lot of character to it. Everyone loves Vincent Van Gogh, but you know, Pablo Picasso is like a dark horse too. So. But yeah, one time I was in the mental institution, and I was walking down with like a cut-off sleeve shirt, and the nurse said, "Your arm is very beautiful." I was like, "Yeah, it is, isn't it? It looks very beautiful." They did a very good job. I don't want to drop any names, so I don't want to get in trouble. But they're here in town. I think. I don't know. I don't know. They used to be. So I haven't been to them in years. I'm satisfied with what I have. I mean, I like more, but totally. Never got any complaints. You never really noticed Pablo Picasso being like one of the greatest, but he is, right? Although he had to do that because he was a cubist. Cubism forced him to be that kind of artist. Like Vincent van Gogh just kind of became the scene of Impressionism, you know. So he was the Impressionist of the time, and still is considered Impressionism when you think he stands out. Everybody knows Vincent van Gogh for Impressionism. But in Cubism, it's still Pablo Picasso, even though he's really a realism artist. That's hard to do. Like my mom said, if you can't draw, like you see something in a picture, exactly, almost, you're not really an artist. And I believe her. She's right. I can't, do take a canvas and take, like, I don't know, chick makeup or something like that and just paint, like, something on it, because I don't know how to do that. My hands aren't good. I'd end up looking like Robert Smith or some shit from The Cure. Just trying to do it on my face. I look like a mess. I already know. I need a chick to do that for me, to paint on my face, so that knows how to do that stuff, not me. But I don't like wearing makeup. I don't. I think it's too girly. I like it nice, clean and fresh, polished. Nice, clean and fresh. Perfect grill. Perfect fucking grill. Perfect fucking grill. Ain't no nits in this shit, All of a sudden I got nits all over the place, kind of shit. Ugh. But, like, where'd you grow up? but, yeah. But anyways, that won't work, I don't think. Too toxic, Too toxic. I'd love to go see your church. See what it's all about, But it's cool. Do you have sacrament? If you don't, I'm not coming back. That's just the way it is. Maybe that's why I like campus. There's a lot of fanatical religious cults. And as long as I keep spitting on my door, they won't come, I think. You know, it's like Passover. Because I believe in, like, things like being a nomadic. Being part of the Numina, I think it's cool. I guess Archangel Michael would be in there, right? In that group. Huh, I didn't know that. Huh. Huh. I'll be there. Perfection, my friend, takes a lot of work. I wish I was perfection, but I'm not. So yeah, someday maybe I can do, like, in the future, a holographic halo like that futuristic priest. Be like really hot, hot, hot. Perfection. Beautiful grill. Just looking like a 10. Do it like how the Chinese and Asians like bathe. A lot of exfoliation. Get that dirt off of you so your skin is nice and shiny and smooth. Get all that like nasty shit off you. Clean it all off. That's why we use Celux or those abrasive frickin' washing cloths, because they scrape off layers of that dead cells. And what we would do back in the day, these, like, I'll show you what us Asians would do to tell how dirty you were. So, you take your wrist, and if you go like this, really hard. This is what I learned in elementary school. And you get racer shavings, you got too many dead skin cells on your skin. So that's how you know whether you have. So you would use that abrasive thing, you know, kind of take off those dead skin cells so you get that nice polished, like, shiny look. That's how they do it. And then as far as cosmetics, I don't know. I don't really do anything. Just good soap from Equate, salicylic acid, and what else? Lotion, Equate, sunscreen. Because dermatologists tell me that that's the best stuff to keep my skin healthy. So that's how you do it. I don't like, yeah. Makes your skin look nice and smooth and fresh. We also use a lot of, like, hot water. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like hot water from the tap. From the tap, not like boiling, you know, but like hot water, like steamy, like let it exude out of your pores, get it all out of your pores, you know, really wet down, scrape that dirty shit off. So. I recommend that when you get piercings, before you get piercings and tattoos. Make sure you do that. Make sure that skin is nice and clean. Because they told me, they were like, when I got my tattoo, they're like, wow, you got really nice skin right there. And I was like, oh, thank you. But I should have told them how I did it. So. But as far as soaking, that comes afterwards. So clean everything and then you soak. I don't know, I guess I've never been to the sauna, but I heard they put like herbs in there too, just to kind of medicinal smells. Clears your head out or something. They said, I heard mugwort. Mugwort is one thing. So kind of makes you sleepy and dreamy. Gives you visions, they say. It's legal. You can buy mugwort anywhere. It grows everywhere, wild. You can even eat it. I think Koreans also eat it. I think I've eaten mugwort. It's like one of my favorite herbs to eat. You can find it growing wild all over the place. If you know what you're looking for. I don't. I'm not like a botanist. Like I can't differentiate between the poisonous shit from the non-poisonous shit. I think, but anyways, um, that's how we do the nice and mugwort. I think somehow. I also got like mugwort pain sticks. It's like charcoal, and if you got pain somewhere in your body, it like supposed to pull the pain out of certain parts of your joints and arms. So I don't know how much mugwort you're supposed to do. Probably not too much. You could go like in a dream state of some sort and pass out. So, but I always have weird dreams on them. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's how I get shiny skin. Not because of mugwort, because I exfoliate with good soaps and yeah. Brush my teeth all the time after every meal. Every meal, I brush my teeth. One time, like the first day I brush my teeth, get it all clean, and then I go in the second time at my tongue to really get that periodontitis off. They say it's that white shit on your tongue, that gross shit. You gotta get that because it's gonna cause blood disease and heart attacks, especially if you have rotting teeth and gums. I mean, you're talking about major medical work there. That's why I never want to do that. I always say after every meal. First day I do it, and then after a meal I just do it once. So make sure my mouth is clean. Make sure my nose and nostrils are clean. Usually I used to shave too, like just trim down, manscape all the way down. They call it manscaping. But I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry, I'm bushy now. It's a lot harder. So I try to just keep the face pretty if I can. But anyways, um, so yeah, that's my idea of like being a futuristic priest. Chinese bathing habits, or East Asian bathing habits, and high tech, like yeah, in the clergy outfit, high tech clergy. I totally like that halo though, that holographic halo. That's so cool. I don't think I can find it though. So I'm just gonna have to explain it to you. I don't think I can do it on AI either. I try my best all the time, but it doesn't come out right. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So, I think what I'm supposed to teach is reason in this life. Reason. Reason. Or thinking. I don't know. I have to look it up. We'll figure it out. Maybe if I can open up my other phone because it's locked. I don't know why. And it's muted. So, um, let's go with this. Um, I'll show you right quick. It's still locked and it's still muted. So I can't get into it and it's muted. So I think they got scared or something. So I can't get in there. It says swipe to unlock. So now it won't even see. Swipe to unlock. Meow. Meow. Unlike. And it's muted. I don't get it. I can't even shut it off. Watch. Meow. Meow. See, it won't shut off. I don't know. I'm stuck in like, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Technology can be a pain in the ass sometimes. I don't know. Anywho, I'll show you my coffee again if you need to see it. So, I like coffee. Oh, I'm sorry. I like my magic black. Like I like my coffee. So, anywho, let's talk about this real quick. So, yeah, this is urban body jewelry. So I'm at 1 inch. So these are obsidian stone, like volcanic. It sees into the future. But these right here are my like other ones. I'm gonna have to kill this fly. It's so gross. But anyways, yeah. So, and this is I don't have advertisement for this. So, Rusty Cyborg, uh, Creations. So they do beautiful, beautiful stuff. They're from Europe. So I'm just like, oh, I have to get those. So futuristic, so H.R. Giger inspired. So, and then I get these from Europe too at Stonewolf Adornments. He also does like my libret, so I gauged up. I'm sorry, I had to because I wanted to get to this, which is I put like I had to get 3 of them. I'm sorry, because AI told me this is the perfect size for me. I need to just wear this, and sometimes it breaks because it's made out of black glass. So it's really hard though, but it takes a lot, like a lot to break. I think he uses good quality, so I don't know. But yeah, that's obsidian. It's dark volcanic glass. It's made by volcanoes, and this. So I'll show you how it looks real quick. We'll do that later. Let's like halos, like yeah, halos. Something like that. He had something like that, but it was like ultraviolet looking. Um, but more like circular. Like like I don't know. I couldn't find it. You know, like it was like what, cyberpunk priest with the kind of I don't know. It was like a holographic halo I saw in the picture. But yeah. Rusty Cyborg, I guess you can um look at their Instagram. They do really cool body jewelry like that. So uh, I don't know if this is copyright, but they're really smart in their designs. Um, should I say National Socialists? Totally. Cool as fuck. Slava Ukraine, right? My friend Slava Ukraine. So, Slava, where are they? Poland? I don't know. Slava Ukraine. So, I don't know. Anyways, oh yeah, urban body jewelry. So this is where I get the regular stuff, like my other more like affordable stuff. So like this stuff right here, this, and this and this. So this isn't gonna cost you much right here. These two, maybe about like $10. Um, but when you start getting into the fancier stuff like this, you really have to save your money for it. You know, you really have to penny pinch. You have to hope that maybe somebody might give you some like, I don't know, gift money somewhere for stuff like this. So you have to wait a long time. So like piercings, it takes a long time. So you have to be patient and save up for this. So it's not easy. So it takes a lot of work. So anyways, I'm gonna take these out real quick. All right. If you want to see what it looks like real quick, we'll do this real easy like. Should we start with the silver? Yeah, so let's try with the silver. Now this is 1 inch, 1 inch. So it should just pop in by now. Because I've had these in for so long. So they just pop in. So. cyberpunk style, I guess, like cyborg style. Does it look funny now? No. Looks kind of hardcore, I think. Oops, that one's backwards. They're all backwards. Wait a second. I must be a complete idiot. No, I think I did it right. No, wait. Yeah. This side I did wrong. You know, like from birthdays and Christmas. You know, like I'm like, oh, please give me just a little, sir. Can I have more? But it takes a while to get here, so it takes a long time. Maybe a good 20 years, 20 years to get to this point. It takes 20 years. 20 years. I think it looks good together. It's very tribal, almost futuristic American. Let's try another look. Okay, now I forgot to tell you, these are like 6 gauge. This ain't your typical, like, you just can't like pop. I mean, you're talking about like good, unless you go straight piercing, like 6 gauge. Like, think about how thick that is. You're taking that much flesh off. You know, just, that hurts like hell. But I mean, some people are into it. It took me 20 years to get to this point. So, a lot of stretching. Oh my God, it takes forever. It takes forever. But if patience is a virtue, you learn how to do that. I don't know how some people do the other stuff. It's just too much for me. I think this is enough. Because AI said, stop at this point. But I said, all right, it looks good on me, you know. So I don't want to get to the point that it looks weird. But, you know. But when I got my gochu done, oh my God, it bled all over the place. Bled all over the place. Sorry, women. Sorry. I feel sorry for you if it bleeds like that. I thought I needed a blood transfusion. That's why I say men only go to men. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm safer that way. I'm protected. Somehow, I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I always thought that that I should just be around men. I'm so Korean like that, I guess. Like gender, like separations, unless you're married, or you're dating or something. But normally it's just not normal, they say, to always be around women, unless, you know, you should be around more men than if you're a man. So I don't know. Says it makes men angry. So they're around, yeah, too many women. I don't know what that means. I think it's like something from Papua New Guinea or some kind of concept. I don't know. That looks hardcore, doesn't it? Ah. So, It's really cool. Yeah, if you don't get the right piercer, if you're a guy then like downtown, you're gonna, I don't know. That's just from my experience. I'd never do it again. I don't know what to do. I just bled. I swear to God, I thought I had to go to the hospital. I hate telling people this. Thank God my sister was like monitoring my health conditions at that time. She's like, "Oh my God, she's gonna kill you." All that blood all over the place. Yeah, I was like, "I'm sorry." I think I'm gonna die. I might have to go to the hospital, but I'll try to play it off like a man. So I don't know. Don't like, especially if she's into the homogenous type. You know, she don't. I don't think she understands homogeny. Like the hetero. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she does. I just had a bad experience, I guess. So I didn't want a blood transfusion. I didn't know who to bring with me at the time. I was scared about shit like that. I just thought it would look cool. I don't know. I just feel safer around men, I guess. All right, let's go into I'm probably stupid for thinking that. Sorry, I might be eating the forbidden fruit right now. But I couldn't help it. I just thought it would look so cool like this. So masculine style. Anyway, even if these look like vaginas, they still look cool as fuck, I think, on a guy. With the gold. What do you think? Almost makes me look divine. What do you think? Gold. Divine. I don't know. With the black obsidian. Yeah. I think it looks good. It looks hardcore, like, you know. I don't know. I'm just being silly, but with the bald head, I don't know. I should have shaved before now, but yeah, it takes a long time, real long time to get to these. You got to get all kind of like ways to stretch it, you know. So it's not easy. And you got to make sure you got a good piercer, and you got to keep it really clean, or you're gonna get dirty infections, and it's just gonna rot your ear off and your lip off. And you got to maintain hygiene all the fucking time. You just can't go without. It's almost like every day you should clean, in my opinion. Make sure it's clean every day. So, and then eventually after a while, it's okay. Oops, see, and it just falls out. So, yeah. Anyways, I gotta fix that real quick. I didn't think I got it in there just right. But it also looks cool without. I'll show you what it looks. This might make me look more tribal, I think. Like one of those Buddhist monks, you know, with the long earlobes because it's about wisdom. But I'm just still in that like materialistic phase, I guess. I just can't get out of it. How does that look? Ooh, maybe. Maybe I like the other way. This looks but it still has like a dimension to it. I don't know. AI said it wouldn't look bad, so I don't know. Hmm. Oops. I like it though. It gives that kind of primitive old style from ancient times. Let's try the smaller ones. I don't think they all fit, but I think some of them do. Zero gauge. There. Oh, okay, now we got him in place. All right. So definitely, definitely these ones. These are four, I think. Wait, these are 6 gauge. Actually, we have to go up to 4 gauge now. 4 gauge. So two more gauges. This is two more. So this is 6 gauge. I'm sorry, I messed up. 6 gauge is small. 4 gauge is huge. And once you get to 1 inch, yeah. Anyways, that's what AI told me I would look good in. So AI is my fashion designer in terms of stuff like that. But I have to go through several different, recreations to get the perfect look I want. It's like shopping at different stores or outlets. Not all things look perfect. Some of it looks trashy, some of it. So I have to go to like a new chat in AI. So I'm like typing in a prompt and it like, oh, yeah, that's totally like Vivian Westwood style. And then it starts getting trashy all of a sudden. And I'm like, nope, I got to go to another store. And it's like John Galliano. And I was like, pow, pow, pow. And then I start creating my banner with it too in my profile. So it matches. But it's not always that easy. So at some point it gets like, I leave the John Galliano store. I just save the pictures I like. So, and then like I go into another store, and then another just keep trying, see if I can match which one's the best. And then yeah, it's a lot of work, but I need a template first. Like this is me, and I tell AI, do not change who I look like. Keep the photo completely original. Do not change me. And I say, all right, I'm going to put like this of me as a template. So this sticks. This is the photo. All right. So it's just real flat template. Nothing more. And I say, all right, just this, like the human part, do not change. Do not change the human part. That's why I go shirtless, like completely nude. So, so there's no encumbersome with clothing, and I keep the whatever I want, like the jewelry in. So I keep the jewelry in though, because I like it. It seems timeless. I keep the tattoo. Certain elements I keep, but like the silly stuff, like this, that makes me look anime. And so I get the perfect picture and I go into Google Gemini AI and I type in my prompt. And I'm like, oh, I like this idea and this idea and this idea and this idea. And I type it in and I'm like, do not change me. Keep the background the way it is. So, but you can add whatever around me. Um, like keep it black because, you know, anyway. I say everything else you can change except for like certain elements. Even this they can change. They can change this. So, but you can't change this or the black background. So, anyways, or the jewelry or the tattoo. Anything in the photo. Do not change the photo. If it like puts my hands up, I'm like, keep my hands out. So I have to really scream at it. So make sure. But then I have to go in other stores. It's a pain in the ass too. So, ooh, this looks nice. I think my mom would appreciate this look. She'd probably think, oh, that actually looks nice. But she hates it. She thinks it's too like. I'd see her the next day and she'd be wearing gold earrings. You know? That kind of shit. So Yo Mama. I heard Yo Mama. Did I ever tell you about Yo Mama? The dog that was all locked up. Yeah. Ain't eating nothing but grease and, yeah, hot water. Grease and hot water. So. She was a fighting pit bull. That's all she was, a fighting pit bull. But man, I was able to change her in a day. Change that bitch in a day. Yeah, in a day. She was docile by the time I was done. Changing her water, cleaning her up. I guess she didn't know people could be nice. I don't know. I guess she always thought she had to fight. I mean, if you were a dog, and that's how you were raised to fight. But that was back in the 80s, I guess, so who knows? Nobody gave a fuck about anything in the 80s, really. I don't know. But yeah, poor thing. She was a fighting dog. Fat as fuck. I'm sure they threw like whatever scraps at her, like most dogs ate back then. I don't know, maybe. This won't fit. These won't fit. Big old whopping lards of cooking grease. Make that dog swallow cooking grease. Like lard. Just lard. Fucking lard. But I guess it made her tough as fucking nails. I heard she never lost a fight. But I guess she got old. Got old at some point. Realized, I'd rather have clean water today. So yeah. It was the 80s. Our neighbors also had ducks. So, you know. Kind of like now. Like, I've never thought we had chickens in Salina, but that's really cool. We gotta look up when the cock crows at night, so, or in the morning. I don't know. There's like something. There's like some omen about that. I never thought roosters in Salina. But who'd have thunk? I remember at one point we had cows in Salina a long time ago when I first moved here. Cows out by Walmart. Never saw that anywhere else, but in your city, inside your city. So we had cows. I remember that. inside Salina at the time. It's not like that anymore, though. Not everybody knew that back then, but you had cows in Salina then. So, let's see. But, yeah, I'll just put my obsidians in right now. We'll change, like, the fortune. Dun, dun, dun. Obsidian has magical elements done. See? That's the one. It's like obsidian too. It's made out of stone, volcanic stone. It has magical powers. I guess that's what they say. Hopefully that's... I'm sure, like, they can help you if you need any help, like, with jewelry and such. So I'll show you the websites real quick. I think that's the best. Let me place all the jewelry out so you know what the advertisement it looks like. Maybe I'll put the big ones on top. Here, give me a second. I hate to show you a really dirty product placement advertisement, especially for places like these. They do such a good job. I've never had like problems with them, so I definitely recommend them if you're into like body jewelry. Unfortunately, we really don't. I don't think we have like American like stuff like this, so I really don't. I wouldn't be into his other stuff. Like they put spikes in their head and that just scares me. That really scares me. But some people are into that and like tongue splitting. Like I remember when I heard Grimes had like elf ears and I wanted to see it, but I thought it was a lie. I didn't know if it was true or not. I just wanted to see it, if it was true or not. So, all right. So, not that I'm obsessed with Grimes, I'm not. But I think she has pretty good futuristic taste. So, and she's a dragon, and I'm a snake, so I'm not, I'm like they're called little dragons. Snakes are little dragons. They want to be on that dragon level, because dragons are like magical like that. So that's Rusty Cyborg Creations. Nobody can really beat a dragon in terms of their magic. So, yes. So, and this. My emo was a dragon. Did you know that? Yeah. I thought she had special powers too. So, I don't know. Bye.